Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen, this time with some March 2018 ship updates. 3.1 is bringing the Tumbrel Cyclone, Aegis Reclaimer, Misk Razor, Ayapoa Nox Q and Anvil Terrapin at the end of March. The Reclaimer and the Cyclone are in the flight prep stages, and they were both shown a little bit of eye candy and talked a bit more in ATV. So the vehicle, the Cyclone, was concepted and sold in July 2017, and it's flight ready in 3.1 at the end of March. It's a faster, more bouncy version of the Rover. Basically, it's a fun dune buggy and is going to add a bit more depth to the ground gameplay in 3.1. The Reclaimer is that heavy salvage industrial ship, and you're going to be making money from finding materials, trading and treasure hunting, but not in 3.1. 3.1 is going to have that Reclaimer, which is the huge 150 meter length, 150 meter wide, 50 plus meters high ship. In fact, the largest ship in game when 3.1 goes live, but we're not going to have much gameplay for it in 3.1. We're just going to be able to fly it around and do some stuff with it, but we're not going to have the salvage mechanics. Those salvage mechanics are planned to come on later this year with 3.2, giving the Reclaimer a lot more use. Obviously, those mechanics are also going to be refined a lot beyond 3.2 as well. You are going to be able to land it in 3.1. They've made some of the landing pads larger to accommodate its terrifyingly large size. The ship is a long-distance ship as well. It's got crew quarters, a bathroom, captain's quarters, a terrifying salvage room, a galley, a mess hall, as well as an engineering and tech deck. It's not a combat ship, though. It does have a little bit of defense and be able to protect itself, and obviously it's pretty big and tanky, but it's not meant for combat. The Reclaimer's landing gear is giant and awesome, and there is a lot of crew that the Reclaimer can make use of. A pilot, 2 tractor beam operators, 2 drone operators, remote turret operators, scan operators, as well as an engineering console, plus any repair, security, and any other crew you might want. Now, we've talked about recently in the Vulcan FAQ and previous to that, there has been a lot of talk about drones. So if you want to see more drone stuff, I will link some videos down below because, yeah, the Reclaimer is going to have a maximum range on it that it can control its drones. When you're operating those drones, you will be controlling them like they were a ship, but you'll be in a drone operation room. So there's some pretty cool stuff that you can do with drones, and you might be able to change their loadouts to do lots of different tasks. Obviously, the ones for the Reclaimer are primarily for scouting and salvaging, trying to find that salvage to start with and then help you salvage it. But just the eye candy we saw in ATV was pretty impressive, and I'll play it through its duration. As for the rest of the year with ships, 3.2 in June is currently coming with the Mustang and Avenger with variant reworks, the Origin 600i, the Anvil Hurricane, the Eclipse, and the Vandal Blade. Both the Hurricane and the Avenger reworks have made it to the final modelling and service tweak stages. The Vandal Blade is undergoing a review of its cockpit layout and interior. In 3.3 in September, it's still planned to have the Cyclone variants, the Constellation Phoenix, and the Aegis Hammerhead all come in. So the Constellation Phoenix is in its grey box modelling stage, the Hammerhead is in its final grey box interior stage. In 3.4 in December, we're going to have the Misk Reliant variants, the Freelancer variants, the Anvil Hawk Bounty Hunter ship, the Origin 300 series rework, and the Constellation Taurus. So some other ships they talked about recently as well. The Banu Merchantman has had some updates. It's completed a design review and is in the second phase of its interior concept designs. The F8 Lightning Heavy Fighter is in its grey box surfacing stage and is undergoing various tweaks to its cockpit and wings after a review. We will see lots more with the Javelin and Idris this year, I suspect. They are looking very cool from my office tour. I can confirm that. Object Container Streaming does open the door up to potentially seeing capital ships like this in the verse, but they may be held back for Squadron 42, Episode 1. We don't really 100% know. Concept sale-wise, we do know that the Drake Vulture small salvage ship will be revealed at some point. Beyond that, we only really know that CIG want, where sensible, to create at least one small, medium and large ship for each of the main roles in game. We do have some information from last year when the Vulture won the Drake vote for the next Drake concept ship. They did discuss for the Drake manufacturer, the Kraken civilian transport ship, the Starlifter kind of missing link between ground and air and space, being able to drop off vehicles of some description, an explorer ship that would be comparable-ish to the Constellation, and a medium storage runner. Now, if any or all of those ships come to concept, they may not necessarily be Drake anymore, I suppose, because obviously having loads, all of them come and all of them be Drake would be madness. We are also waiting on Titan suits to go on concept at some point, hopefully this year. We've seen the little spider miners as well in Squadron 42's vertical slice. We saw them floating about in space. I can't work out how big they are, actually. I can't work out if they're something that is a drone or something that is a human-sized vehicle. Civilian vehicles are being requested as well, like forklifts and support trucks that we see in the background of some concept shops, and in fact in some screenshots of showing NPCs moving around. We've seen some forklifts and public transport and that sort of stuff. Also, there are the potential for boats, atmosphere of superiority fighters, and a huge range of ground vehicles for repair, salvage, survey, science, and combat. Pretty much all of the roles of the spaceships, but on the ground. Also, I would potentially like to see a space station builder, as long as it's done right, because, you know, space is big and you can build lots of cool things in space. That's not to mention, potentially, we could see modules go on concept cell at some point that give ships a bit of a new purpose. The Caterpillar at the moment, for example, is stuck being a cargo ship until we start to see its modules being sold. But please tell me in the comments below if you have any idea what they might concept or what's missing from the current lineup that's important or you think that's important. Typically, I think we see like 8 concepts a year, or that's probably what they're aiming for again this year. And there are some other concept ships which I'm pretty sure are going to be going on concept sale this year that I learned about in my office tour, but obviously I won't be able to talk about them until a little bit more is revealed by CIG's end due to NDAs. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For March, it's for an outpost building pioneer donated by our featured Org Forgotten Heralds, a PMC with a history grounded in UEE military service. Their doctrine focuses on operational agility through in-game training and a friendly, active community. Please check out their Discord and org page below to see if you're a fit for them. To be in for a chance of winning that pioneer, please make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos during March. Each video will give you another opportunity to win. My moderator, Huntress, is doing a DJ set next Friday and Saturday to kind of a little summoning party for 3.1. Hopefully we'll get it onto the PTU or maybe even a live build by then. But join us for that. I will put links in the description below so you can join us on the Discord while we listen. And there will be some cool Star Citizen music. Do you have any questions about ship updates, Star Citizen, Squadron 42's development, gameplay mechanics, or suggestions for videos? Chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patreons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, please find the links to Patreon down below as well as everything else we've discussed. Please, as well, come join us and play some games, chat to me and all that sort of jazz on the Discord. Links are Discord down below as well. I am an available person. I will make myself available to talk to people, to find out things about Star Citizen and my content and feedback, because, you know, you guys give me a job by watching my stuff. So thank you very much for that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.